Thank you, sir. All the way you came from Iran to this place. Give a round of applause to him because he came all the way from Iran. He did bachelor degree in mechanical engineering, master degree in environmental engineering, PhD in engineering in geoecology, and the postdoctoral work is also in geoecology. He has worked in various industries. He has vast industrial and management experience. He worked as executive manager of Persian Paradise Lotus Engineering Company. He worked as commercial manager of Fajarabad Engineering Company and Bandar Abbas Oil Refinery, Iran, and he has mechanical engineering experience also. He worked in Adman Engineering Company. He also worked in residential construction projects, Tehran, Iran. He has vast experience. Hajiali to deliver lecture.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here in India. This is my second experience of visiting India. The first one was also attending a conference in Udaipur in Rajasthan. I'm very happy to be here again in India to negotiate scientific opinions with Indians as well as some foreign academics. After this appreciation, I'm going to I'm going to introduce my talk. I'm going to divide it into two parts. Firstly, I'm going to talk about water in general, and then specifically I'm going into details to talk about wastewater treatment. I want to ask a question about the ones who are participating here. And the question is that from the whole globe, how many percent consists of water? Almost 2/3. The whole population of the world who are living, they need water as the main or not? Do they want just to use it, or no, while using they pay attention how to use it? Specifically, I'm going to talk about wastewater treatment. But let's consider, if we consider how to use water, absolutely not. So the main fact here is how to use the water. Because of different industries, we need to use water. But the culture of sustainable development of energy teaches us to train the new generation to care the environment so the next generation can be able to use the same natural resources we have. The main aspect is water. I'm going to give you an example. The Football World Cup. We want you to consider the matches, so arrange the schedule of the examinations so we can watch the football matches. I ask them, I will consider that. In your life, the World Cup, the Football World Cup match is going to be held every 4 years. Football team. But do you care how to use water? Do you know how precious the water is? Last week I was in Russia and I attended the World Cup. I watched one of the matches. And I noticed many people are like, they were just watching the match like they were watching one of the best events in the world. But did they care water? No, they just used it. You could see half bottle used everywhere. You could see, well, let's say everybody used washing rooms. You could see washing rooms that the water tower was educating the new generation how to use the energy, how to use the water. So with this introduction, I'm going to talk about wastewater treatment for industrialized wastewater. What I chose for today is talking specifically about total and suspended solids removal evaluation, much better than using the biological treatment. The second purpose was reducing the hazardous materials in the wastewater to their standards in a better efficiency. I'm telling you that it needs a lot of energy, it needs ozone, bioozonation. First of all, by using bioozone, so there is no nasty odor or residues produced from the treatment process. Because one of the most, let's say, difficulties of treatment of wastewater is the odor that comes out of the treatment with non-industrial wastewater, which has hazardous environmental problems. So with this background, we started to consider the method. First, we did it as a pilot. I'm telling you that at the end of the day, after reaching the conclusion, now practically it is done. The ones who research in wastewater treatment, water treatment, know that when they want to design a treatment plant, so they have to consider the condition of designing. The first part, which is going to be explained in the next slide, is the inlet wastewater, and the last one is going to be the outlet one part. In the first section, the entrance basin raw wastewater enters and spreads over the media. I mean here. The ozonation tank. So the wastewater enters through a hole in the bottom of the pilot. The aeration and ozonation are both done here simultaneously section. I mean here. From here. Moves to the right side and a circulation is done. So the wastewater starts an attached growth during the contact with the media while circulating the bathing. In the fifth section, the trio wastewater is directed in the sedimentation and collection basin, which is the sixth section, I mean here. So the materials were chosen based on the character. The parameters was color, the other one was turbidity, the other two were total solids and suspended. The temperature was also between 19, let's say, to 24, a bit less, like 23.1, and the pH was okay.
That is one question. And the other question is, proper international units are not using mg or L. Nowadays, no journal is using mg inverse L.
Okay, as I told you here, this treated wastewater was going to be used for agricultural products. You consider the whole project. Okay, in some let's say regions, you need to make a lot of water to allow the price of ozone, considering the price of electricity, because generating ozone is the most expensive part. And then
request Professor R.C. Garu to come on with the days. Give very big round of applause to Professor Garu. Sir doesn't need any introduction because he is well known, but still, in very brief, so I will introduce him. He is a former professor of chemistry on the University of Visakhapatnam. His field of research interest is chemometrics.